Ash from Imaginary Goddess here. I'm back today with another one of these Loot Anime monthly boxes. So, I got another one of these packages in, and I kind of like how I get them pretty early in the month, which I imagine or hope is the same for most people. But at the bottom there is my address. I'm just going to go ahead and open this up, and we'll see what we get this month. So, straighten up right here. Just admire the box a little bit. I forgot what the theme was. I think it's like some horror-ish theme. We have like a little mansion design here, which is nice. Always those extra touches. So first off, looks like we have a t-shirt. And I think this is Ruby. Rock Me Apparel. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely Ruby. Okay, so that's the shirt. I know Ruby isn't technically anime, but it's heavily anime inspired, so I guess it fits. I suppose the shirt design is alright. I mean, it's a black shirt, and I think the design over is pretty neutral in that it's kind of a geeky shirt if you know what it is, and otherwise it's an okay shirt. It's just like, oh yeah, it's got like these silhouettes and whatnot on it. So, pretty cool shirt, I guess. We have a box of Pretz hot chili salad, Reglika. I'm not really too impressed with this because I don't really like the snacks as much as other people, and I think that it takes up too much room that could be used for like more useful goods, and they're usually pretty cheap. And so, there's a nutritional information there for anyone who cares. Let's see. We have a Field Notes memo pad. It's another Ruby item. We have a matte finish here on the cover, and it looks like it's two. Oh, it does say it's 2 books. So Field Notes. See if there's anything. It just looks like just a notepad that you're gonna write stuff in. Yeah. So, I guess it's the Loot Anime exclusive because it says that right there. And that's all the little symbols. We have a, what is this? A flag of some sort? It's like a cloth thing here. Is it a bandana? I don't know. I have to look at see what this is exactly because I have no idea. But we have that thing. It's interesting. A Soul Eater patch. This is kind of heavy. It's Tokyo Ghoul, Loot Crate exclusive. When I open it up, what is it? It's a shot glasses, isn't it? Okay, so Tokyo Ghoul shot glasses. I'm not a huge fan of shot glasses, but there's Kaneki. It's an interesting color, I suppose. I'm not a big fan of shot glasses, like I said. It's but they're useful in that a lot of times when I needed them, they were hard to find. But when I didn't need them, I always had plenty of them. So that's Kaneki. Is this the same one or is it a different design? I think this is just the logo. Yeah, just the logo. Here's a nice dark maroonish color with black, so it's decent. Well, that was certainly unique. I didn't expect. I would have never guessed shot glasses. It's like a manga volume, Noragami. Not a really big fan of this manga, but I suppose that it's probably a Loot Crate exclusive cover. And since I wasn't a fan of this manga, I didn't buy it. So that's nice too. Sponsor us. Yeah, I guess it's a free 30-day trial. Well, it's more like a bookmark, because I think you can get a free 30-day trial anyway for Ruby. The little charm. like it's a mirror, I think. That's the symbol. This month is a mirror. And then we have the poster, and then the rest of the haunted house. So here's the poster. Oh, the theme is haunted. Okay, so there's the poster. Just gonna go through that. I always love these posters. The theme is haunted. Prepare to be haunted, whether you're a benevolent being or something a little more sinister. This crate summons forth paranormal heroes and enemies to help you face the supernatural. We've manifested the powerful collectibles from Tokyo Ghoul, Noragami, Ruby, and Soul Eater to help you survive dark forces and not-so-human encounters. Okay, so starting off with is the exclusive Ruby t-shirt by Rooster Teeth. Represent Ruby while hunting the deadly Grim Wyvern anywhere from the Vale Mountains to Beacon Tower. The new, never-before-seen creature of Grim displayed on this exclusive tee might be deadly, but you'll be safe with style as sharp as Ruby Rose's scythe. The Ruby Field Notes, Rooster Teeth. Students at Beacon Academy are prepared to do what it takes to become huntsmen and huntresses, and that includes taking notes. Keeping these field notes nearby could be your best chance to stay a hunter instead of becoming the hunted. Soul Eater Patch, Great Eastern. Any student at the DWMA knows that good accessories are as important as any death weapon. This patch helps you show off your commitment to protecting the world from evil, whether you're a Meister or a monster cat. Exclusive haunted phone charm. Blue Anime Labs. According to folklore, in every spooky movie ever, mirrors are portals to the spirit realm. While this adorable charm might have the ability to steal your soul, it would also reflect how jealous people are of your cute phone accessory. We call that a win-win. Hot chili salad flavored pretz. Asian food grocer. Make sure to have salad for dinner. These seasoned snacks are stick-shaped and have a texture similar to pretzels. Devilishly savory and spicy, the snack is enough to tempt any mere mortal. Exclusive Noragami manga volume number 1 by Random House. No shrine to call your own? Don't be too hard on yourself. You can still relax between wish-granting sessions by reading the adventures of your favorite minor god of calamity. This collection features an exclusive variant cover and is definitely worth more than 5 yen. Exclusive Oni bandana mask, Blue Anime Labs. February is the month of the Setsubun Festival in Japan, a time to rid yourself of these pesky evil spirits and celebrate the start of a new spring. Fold this exclusive Oni bandana mask in half for your own haunted festivities or to scare away those annoying relatives. And it shows you kind of a way to fold it up. And then exclusive Tokyo Ghoul shot glasses, surreal entertainment. If you live in a world where ghouls are among us disguised as people and craving human flesh, it's probably best to enjoy a beverage or decorative glass display in the safety of your own home. Bonus, if you are a ghoul, feel free to use your advanced senses to appreciate the art on these exclusive shot glasses. So, there goes that. Well, first off, I will say that, funny, is that I am going to be slightly more critical, mainly because I wasn't as impressed this month. But also there's been a few comments about, I guess I should be more critical. But I generally did enjoy the first 3 months a lot. This month I feel like there's some lacking, perhaps. I really expected more. But I do like the poster. Exclusive manga is always nice, even if it's a series I don't really particularly care for. And I really like the shirt. But I'm a decent Ruby fan, decent enough anyway, so, and the stuff that Rooster Teeth sells isn't exactly cheap, so getting a shirt is pretty nice. I'm not sure I would say that this month was worth the money. I was able to upgrade to like a bigger plan. I got some free gifts and gigs, thanks to Loot Company, so I guess for me it was worth it, but I think for the normal everyday people who are going to be subscribing or who did subscribe won't find as much value in this box. The bandana's okay, but I don't see a lot of people who would really make use of it, I suppose, because it's not exactly the coolest design or anything, but I guess if you're really into Japanese like non-anime culture, this might be something that you really like. I'm just not really big into like the whole oni and the kind of traditional stuff. But that's my own personal preferences, and I don't really kind of like this kind of art anyway. And I'm not really a bandana fan. Had this been any other type of bandana, I wouldn't really use it either way. Field Notes seems kind of gimmicky. It's basically small notepad with like rupee art on one, and then the other one is just like a generic. So it's not exactly, it's not exactly anything special. It's just a memo pad, 2 memo pads rather. The patch, I've never been a fan of patches, so this is whatever. That certainly could have been a cheap throw-in. I don't ever really like snacks inside my crates or anything like that because, again, they're really cheap and just a way to kind of like fill space, I feel, anyway. But at least they kind of chose a non-traditional flavor, so to kind of spice it up, and it wasn't just, like this is a special type of flavor. The shot glasses, I don't know if I like the design because I'm not exactly a fan of Ken Kaneki anyway. But they were a surprise, if nothing else. And the bookmark's cool too, I guess. But this I think is more of an advertisement thing than anything. But the shot glasses was interesting, to say the least, and it did surprise me because I would have never expected it. But overall, I would say that this has probably been the worst loot anime since they've started. Kind of sad though, because seeing that there was going to be Ruby inside of it, and then seeing the poster, I really expected a lot more from it. But I guess they couldn't go for 4 strikes in a row, because I really did like the first 3. So yeah, I'm still committed to loot anime. I mean, one crate really isn't going to make me quit it or anything. But if this was anyone's first loot anime crate, they might just might not get any more. So that is that to take into consideration. But overall, I would still recommend Loot Anime because you do get a lot of value out of it. This month, there is some value in that, the shirt would be probably like a $20 shirt afterwards anyway. And then it's if you can see about the other stuff being worth the value. Like the manga is, $10 a volume now anyway. Unless you have like special deals somewhere. And then it's just how you price the other stuff if you're going to look for value. So, I mean, overall, I think the shirts can act as a fallback for a lot of loot anime. So even when some of the other stuff fails, they always kind of have a shirt to fall back on as long as the shirt is decent. So not as good as the last couple crates, and I'm kind of disappointed because I do really look forward to these. So hopefully next month, I forgot what the theme was. It's already been announced. I think it's Duel or something. And hopefully that is going to be a lot better. I hope they bring back the No Game No Life item that they were originally promising for Enchant. But, I really do love the posters. So whoever's doing the art for those, really good job. But just whoever's curating these boxes, if they chose a new curator for this, I'd probably go back to your first curator or kind of think a little bit harder. But who knows? Maybe I'm just disappointed other people would really love this set. But as always, thanks for watching. This has been Ash from Imaginary Goddess, and I'll see you all next time.